Hello, welcome to How to Play 16, a game for 3 to 5 players. This game comes to us from Dice Games Properly Explained, and if you're familiar with the video that I did for 421, it's a similar game to that, uses 3 dice and chips. And in this game, we're going to need twice as many chips as there are players. So we did 3 players, so we did 3 chips. Everybody's going to take their chance to roll the dice, and at the first phase, they're going to try to get the highest number possible. And then they're going to pass the dice to the next player. They get 2 rolls, just like Yahtzee. They get to hold dice, re-roll dice, and ultimately get to settle on a number. As long as they don't go over 16, equal to or over 16, they are alive. And so the highest number will get to, the lowest number will have to take a chip. The highest number does not have to. And then we just continue the game. Everybody's trying to get a high number. So there's a 15, a natural 15. So that's going to get waved off. And dice are going to be passed to the next player. They score 9, so they're going to try to re-roll. Now they have a 14. So they will go with that 14. Now they'll pass the dice to North. North will go ahead and roll. So far a 10. So far it looks like they're going to have a 15. So West will take a chip. The first phase is all about dispersing the chips. The second phase will be about ridding yourself of the chips, shedding the chips. And the winner is going to be the first player to shed all their chips. Now, it's more than possible that you're going to have to play this game to a second place finish. And this is one of those games that's perfect for pubs because you could do some shared drinks type things. And we see West has rolled over 16, so therefore he has gone out. So when you go out, you're going to take a chip. And the player who got the lowest score will also take a chip. Let's see how long it takes me to remember that rule. I think I started rolling before I remembered. Well, South is going to be out, so we know South is going to be taking a chip. West, at the moment, has got a 10, so they might be happy with that, considering that South is already out. But they might re-roll the 3 and the 2. So yeah, let's see. Okay, there we go. Well, I gave it to the wrong player. Should have gone to North, I think. Oh, well. Anyways, we'll just pretend like this is the game that happened to show you another point of this game. So everybody rolls their dice, and when they're satisfied, they go ahead and call the number. Now, in this case, we have a 9, 10, 11, 12, so we got to re-roll. So now we got a 14. So West will be taking a die, and South will be taking a die. Now, in this case, even though we played it incorrectly, North would have had 1 chip, should have had 1 chip, but I guess I forgot who had the lowest roll. Anyways, in this case, let's say North did not have any chips. North would be out of the game and be declared the winner. He's not responsible for paying base tab. But if you're trying to see who pays for the bar tab, you keep going until you have an absolute winner. So in the second phase, we're trying to get the lowest roll of the dice. So you're trying to get the lowest roll of the dice. Whoever has the lowest roll gets to take a chip out of their possession and throw it back onto the tray or back into the community pot or wherever you're putting your chips. So in this case, West won that one. Now we'll pass the dice and let's see what happens. We're going to hold the 2 and re-roll everything else and re-roll again, and that's where we have to stop. So now we have an 11. Now West is going to roll, and they're going to automatically put their chips in because they had the lower roll. And so we'll just keep doing that until we are satisfied. There's an 8. So now West will have to beat an 8. And they managed to tie. So if there's a tie, nobody puts a chip in. Now we have a 6. And so South goes ahead and puts a chip in. Now we're going to see West roll. Or excuse me, South roll. Pass the dice. We see West roll. And they're going to stay with that, so they will get to toss a chip in. Now South's going to roll. They go ahead and stay with that 9. Pass the chips over. Now if they can beat a 9, they have 1. So there's a 2. Alright, and as we see, West wins. That means South will be the one paying the bar tab. So like always, if you actually want to play some dice games out in public, against people you don't know, otherwise known as strangers, otherwise known as friends you haven't yet met, come to our subreddit, our card game meetups. Post what public place in your city that you'd like to do this, and what games you know. Click under the show more to get that link, as well as links to the rules and any other pertinent information for the video. And there's a link to a Discord channel where we can talk about card games all day, every day. It's a fun place and exciting, and you get to talk about card games, dice games, and all that. And call your friends and let them know you'd like to play some dice. They might say yes, and they might say no, but you never know unless you call. Do like, subscribe, and share these videos with people you know love playing card games, and do vote in the month's Game of the Month poll. And I want to thank today's musician, and I'll see everybody next video.